Hello everyone, welcome to the training session on Cashbook Setup. The objectives of this session are to help you understand the concept and role of the Cashbook in the Onfinity system. You will learn the process of setting up a new Cashbook and identify the necessary prerequisites and configurations. Let's move to the next slide. The prerequisites for the Cashbook setup are that the organization must be defined within the system. User and roles are defined, and access to the Cashbook screen is provided. A Cashbook is a financial journal. It contains all cash receipts and disbursements, including bank deposits and withdrawals. Entries in the Cashbook are then posted into the general ledger. In the Onfinity system, Cashbooks are maintained, and any cash-related transactions are routed through them. Usually, organizations maintain Cashbooks for their petty cash expenses, which includes daily routine office expenses. Small businesses still accept money from customers in cash. So, let's move to the Onfinity system and see how we can set up the Cashbook. Log in with your username and password. This is the homepage of the Onfinity system. You can see various widgets or mosaics listed here. You will find null data here as this is a newly created tenant. However, as soon as you start creating data in the system, you will find useful information displayed in these widgets. On the top right-hand side, you will find the login user details. If this filter is applied, you will only have access to the selected organization, which is Sonic Venture. If you remove the filter, you will have access to all organizations. For now, let's remove the filter and click the Change button. To navigate to the Cashbook screen, you need to search for Cashbook in the menu and then click on the search result. Alternatively, you can go to Financial Management, and under Bank and Cash Management, you will find the Cashbook. Click on this. This is the user interface of the Cashbook screen. You see a standard Cashbook is already created here. This was part of the tenant creation process, as whenever you create a new tenant in the Onfinity system, a standard Cashbook is automatically created by the system. To change the view from grid view to single record view, you can either click on the name of the Cashbook showing with a hyperlink, or you can also use the hotkey, that's Alt+T. We will rename it as General Cashbook and save the record. It is created in Sonic Venture, which is again a default organization created during the tenant setup process. You can change it as you wish. You can provide the opening balance here in this field. However, currently, this Cashbook is created by the system, so we do not have the privilege to update the current balance here. The running and complete balance will be auto-updated by the system as per cash journal transactions. If you mark this default checkbox as true, then the Cashbook would be available for selection on the cash journal transaction screen. If you want to provide any description, you can fill in the description box. Let's move to the next tab, which is Cashbook Lines. Currently, there is no record available as there is no cash journal transaction seeded into the system. There is a separate training video available on Cash Journal. Please refer to that training video. Let's change the view. The same organization and Cashbook will be updated here from the Header tab. Statement difference and ending balance will be updated as per the cash journal transaction recorded in the system. Furthermore, this account date will be updated with the same date on which the cash journal is created. The difference and the ending balance of the Cashbook line will be automatically updated by the system. You don't have to do anything here. This tab is a system-controlled tab. The next tab is the Default Accounting tab. These are the various default accounts available in the system for the Cashbook, which help to post any cash transaction into this Cashbook. To go to the single record view, you need to click on the hyperlink available on the sequence. To change the view from grid view to single record view, you can use the hyperlink and back button, or you can use the hotkey, that's Alt+T. For the default account, the organization would always be a star, as these records are to be used for all organizations created in the system. The cashbook here is the general cashbook, which was just renamed. Default accounts are available in the system for master data like vendor master, customer, and product master, and so on. For all such master records, some accounting defaults are available in the system. Against these, you need to define the combinations of the ledger account and the accounting book. The accounting book is mandatory to select here, which, in this case, is in the base currency INR. Unique combinations are defined in the system, which helps to post transactions into the system. These combinations are generated when there is a linkage defined between the chart of account and the accounting book. Unique combinations are defined here, as you can see, for cashbook expense, a different combination, for petty cash in transfer, a different combination, and similarly for cashbook receipt and petty cash, there is a different and unique combination defined. Let's move back to the header and create a new cashbook. For this, you need to click on the New Record button. Then, you will define the name in the Name field. Select the currency in the Currency field as per your requirement. Currently, a few currencies are available for selection because the currencies available here are those that have the My Currency checkbox marked as true. You can refer to the detailed training session on currency and currency rate type in the relevant link. You define the opening balance in the Opening Balance field. Running and completed balances would be maintained by the system and automatically updated as soon as you enter any cash journal transaction into the system. Now, save the record. The cashbook with the name Petty Cashbook will be created in the system, and in a similar way to the general cashbook. The Cashbook Line tab and Default Accounting tab would be created by the system. If you want to provide a description here, you can provide it in the description box. Since a cashbook is already available in the system, we will undo the changes for now. This is the end of the session on cashbook setup. Thank you.